Hello everybody and welcome back to our TTRPG series, the Ephemeral Orb. This is episode 10. Congratulations everybody and thank you to our players specifically for helping me do this stupid little project of mine. So yay, episode 10.
Yay, stupid little project.
Well, before we recap what happened last time, let's have, as usual, our players introduce themselves, and as usual, let's go in alphabetical order. So, DoomGoblin?
Yeah, hello, as usual, I'm DoomGoblin, and as usual, I'm playing Captain Bladebeard.
And you can see his stuff on screen. Next will be Sir Thompshire.
I'm Sir Thompshire, and I'm playing Benjamin Aaran, a dirty and tired human that needs a break.
Yeah.
Very dirty.
Yeah. And we also have Skoll of Skoll Shorties.
Yes, I am Skoll Shorties, and I am playing the lovable first mate Buhd, with all of the lovely memory problems, but is still, some reason, smiling at things going around him. Except the fact that Chip is now dead.
He is an inspiration to us all, what can I say? And yeah. So last time, in the previous session, our group, as they were just celebrating their victory against the Kraken and Naga invasion, were met by a cheering crowd coming from the town who was led by a lovely individual, this little fellow. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Skoll Shorties just got his shoulder pads, but yeah, congrats on him for that.
They're mine.
But yeah, they were met by him, and things were going well until a certain blind goblin babbled that, oh, there's also a human named Benjamin Aaran in the party. And Garage got suspicious, searched the ship, nothing was found, but later our group decided to stage a mutiny and take over the ship from the orcs. And with the help of the ship's crew, this is the ship of Kyrie, a friendly goblin that is certainly nobody else and is missing at the moment for some unknown reason. But yeah, they staged a mutiny, they killed the Korkron but also lost a lot of crew members, and they captured the orc leader, this armored lady. They incapacitated her. They wounded her a lot. She went down fighting. Also last time, the session ended when this little Pandaren, who just came from the town and helped our players in the combat, walked up to Benjamin and showed him a sigil belonging to a certain noble that Benjamin may also be working for. Go figure. Yeah. I suppose this is the end of our recap. I should also mention Kyrie had an initial ship crew of about 100 or so, and now there's only like 25 left after everything that happened.
Oh.
The Korkron killed 10 or 15, the Kraken killed 50 or so, yeah. So, yeah. Let's, I suppose, start in the immediate aftermath. Not necessarily if, so I don't want to like put you in the spotlight right away, Thompshire, Benjamin. But yeah, you guys just defeated the orcs. A lot of Kyrie's crew is dead, and this Pandaren has just walked up to Benjamin. What are you guys doing?
Buhd is he's mourning the loss of friendship, but you know, he's happy that they were successful, and he's got a few boo-boos himself, but you know, he yeah, he's just kind of looking, he's kind of like on the side of the ship looking sadly down at the remains of friendship.
Indeed. That's one thing I forgot to mention in our recap. The mean orc lady ordered that friendship be blown up. And you guys didn't stop her when you had the opportunity. Tusk. But yeah.
Tusk Manaroth.
Before we like go to Benjamin, Bladebeard, what are you doing?
how far have we sailed off? And
Well,
this is
you've just sort of hoisted the anchor and the sails. You're just sort of pushing off from the dock. There isn't anything to be like afraid of because this town clearly doesn't have like coastal defenses and there are no other ships, well, except for a small landing craft that the orcs came in with. But all the other ships were destroyed by the Kraken. So yeah.
Yeah, there is one thing I would like to try, if possible. Can I shoot a cannon at one of the oil things? What are they
Sure.
called?
Are you resorting to terrorism now?
You know, it would be fun, you know, to blow something up.
Isn't the oil thing? Doesn't that belong to Sassy though?
I don't care.
Wow.
We need a distraction to escape.
What do we need to?
Yeah, but they can't follow us. Or are you expecting Garrosh to swim after us?
I mean, I don't know.
To
We need a
ans-
distraction.
to
You
ans-
destroy the oil. You destroy the oil rig and it summons forth Garrosh. We have to have a full fight boss with Garrosh.
You probably would not be able to win that. I'm just saying that right now. But
Oh, man.
to answer your question, DoomGoblin slash Bladebeard, obviously it's up to you whether you do it or not. But it will take you like a hot second to load the cannon, aim it, etc. During which time other people may notice. And also, I will require once the cannon is loaded and presuming that you go through with it, I will require a roll to see if you aim properly. Okay?
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Okay. So you will go to do that thing to to load the cannon, etc., etc. And while you're loading, I guess let's focus a little bit on Benjamin, because that was sort of the cliffhanger we left off last time. Benjamin, as you were just sort of breathing a sigh of relief and you ordered the blind goblin to get the hell off the ship, that won't come back to bite you, I guess.
I hope that one doesn't swim after us. I mean, it probably will, but I hope he won't reach us.
Well, what's going to happen is that basically, because you let the blind goblin return to like the horde now has some pretty interesting information about you.
That's worrying.
Yeah. Basically, they were just going to put Buhd on the wanted list because Garrosh only saw Buhd. But now they also know about you. In far greater detail. But yeah.
Guess next time I'll transform into an orc, I guess.
Sure. But yeah.
Bud's gonna get some facial hair and put it on his underneath his nose and perfect disguise.
Sure. But yeah, as you were sort of breathing a sigh of relief, Benjamin, this Pandaren came up to you, asked you, "Are you Benjamin Aaran?" You said yes, and he showed you the sigil of a certain noble that both of you are apparently working for. Do you have a reaction to that?
First off, I'm kind of still a bit dazed from being maced by a very angry orc. So I kind of take a few seconds to like understand what I'm being shown, and it just makes my eyes go wide. I don't really say anything.
The Pandaren will say, "Perhaps we can speak somewhere more private." And he will sort of nod with his head to like, let's go below decks a little bit.
Just don't point those big knives at me.
That will depend on how our conversation goes. And he'll give you a wink. A sort of playful
okay.
wink.
Okay.
How
I thought I was being threatened.
How is anyone going to see a wink with that mask and hood on?
There's a small little gap for eyes, I guess.
Okay.
He is sort of threatening you, Benjamin, but he's also saying it might not come to like an actual combat, depending on what's going on. Does that influence your decision?
Not really. I guess I just follow along.
Okay. As you're sort of being led below deck, but you will see both the Pandaren coming up to Benjamin, talking for a little bit, and then both together going presumably below deck. And you will also see Bladebeard messing with one of the ship cannons.
Buhd will depart his sad mopings of friendship and go over to his captain and see what he's up to.
Okay. Feel free to interact.
What doing with ship cannon, Captain?
Don't worry, bud. I have an idea. You'll see.
What idea?
You will see if it works.
What are you
Alright.
doing?
I'm going to try something.
Try what?
Don't worry about it, bud.
Oh, you doing this after a big fight? What
Yeah.
you firing? Do you see something bad? Kraken come back?
No, but there are still orcs in the town.
Orcs mean.
Yeah.
They
Not
kill
all.
friendship.
Yeah. But we have this new ship. I don't know. It's not ours, but I mean, friendship was also Shalan's, so yeah.
He okay with Buhd having it though.
Yeah. By the way, I think somebody should probably check up on Shalan. He's below deck.
Because of the role I just did, one of the crew members will come up to you, Bladebeard. That was basically a careful role for a generic crew member, and he will come up to you guys. Hey, what are you doing?
You messing with cannon.
Yeah, I was about to shoot a cannon
Why? At what?
at the oil thing.
His eyes will
It will
go.
probably explode.
His eyes will go incredibly wide, and he'll say, "That's just a standard cannonball. It will not ignite anything."
Oh. All right.
Also, I don't really want to be on a Horde wanted list, even more than now.
Yeah, we probably already are. So, but
Buhd
alright.
is wanted?
I'm not gonna do it. Alright.
I didn't hear what you said, Skoll.
Buhd is wanted?
Well, we just committed mutiny against the Horde, so I presume so.
Buhd is only wanted sometimes. Mostly by captain.
The crew member will scratch his head confused.
Not many want Buhd. Very, very confusing that orcs want Buhd.
No, you'll be wanted as in wanted dead or alive.
Oh. What they want with Buhd's dead body?
Just
I mean,
that it be dead.
we already are pirates, me and Bud. You know, being wanted is
You two are pirates.
I
Buhd is best pirate.
This crew member will look around uncomfortably. I think I should go.
Okay, goodbye.
yeah, see ya.
He will sort of scuttle away, scared, and go to a few other of his crew and whisper for a little bit.
Is it bad thing we pirates?
Not to me. I mean, some people don't like pirates, but you
But
know,
not everyone like pirates.
This is a bit of above board information, because your characters would know this. You guys belong to the Blackwater Raiders, aka the Booty Bay Pirates, and generally speaking, the Booty Bay Pirates are some of the most honorable, goody two-shoes pirates out there. They're still pirates, but they're generally honorable, etc.
yeah,
But you would know of groups like, say, the Bloodsail Buccaneers, who are kill everyone, take no prisoners, etc.
Yeah, Bud's just dumb.
Okay. Well, I'm also saying, since you guys are aware of that, you are free to also leverage that excuse. If someone says, hey, how come you're pirates? You could say, oh, we're part of the Booty Bay Pirates, we're good, etc.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's something more for Bladebeard to say. Bud kind of forgets that detail, so
Okay.
just knows that they're pirates and that they hang out in Booty Bay sometimes.
Noted.
Everything goes wrong apparently whenever they go there. So
Well,
yeah,
I guess, unless you guys want to interact further, quote unquote, on screen, I would propose that we shift the scene to Benjamin and the Pandaren.
yeah.
Okay. Benjamin the Pandaren is leading you below deck. He's sort of looking around, looking for an isolated spot where you two could talk. It's not a big ship, so you guys will be seen, but he's looking for a spot where you'll not be overheard. And where, if need be, dirty business can take place. You notice all of that while you're being led by him.
Shallan is below deck too, right?
Yeah, you guys left him below deck. He would still be in your guys' hiding spot, muttering to himself. But I don't know if you will run across him. I imagine you.
I mean, it was a good spot, so who knows?
Yeah. Speaking of, let me open this guy's character sheet, and you guys should also feel free to open your character sheets. I will, I guess, roll his sneaky, and depending if he gets a good roll, he will think, oh, that is a good hiding spot where apparently Shalana also is. Let's see. Okay, he didn't roll that well, so he'll pick a different hiding spot, and he will not notice Shallan. Okay?
Sure.
So yeah, you have just reached this hiding spot. He looks around for a little bit, notices that for the moment there aren't people coming in, and he will turn to you and, still talking a bit quietly, he will say, "Our mutual lord told me to go and check on your operation a few days after you left. I hope you understand. Typical operational securities."
Well, yes, my track record lately wasn't the best, so fair.
So what happened exactly?
Well, how do I say this? First off, the artifact I was supposed to bring back can actually be used to summon hordes of demons and other things. And a Pandaren took it away, and a dragon showed up. Booty Bay was on fire, and we kind of had to flee to not, die.
A Pandaren like me?
No. Pandarans have feathers, right?
He will sort of lift up a sleeve for a little bit and show some fur.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not a Pandaren. I think you should, visit the doctor.
He'll give you a very strange look. And he will say, Did something happen that you have now gone mad?
Nothing comes to mind.
He will sort of shake his head. Your explanation doesn't really answer many questions. You realize that.
Well, I have many questions myself.
So, what are your intentions now? The contract with Lord Roswell still stands, you know.
I'm. You may stab me, but I'm gonna be upfront with you. I don't feel comfortable giving anyone an artifact of such power.
A crisis of conscience. From the. So, mercenary. Sorry, I messed up my wording, but he's basically meant to say you have a mercenary reputation. A crisis of conscience from someone with a mercenary reputation, basically.
Well, I may do some shady stuff, but I don't like demons roaming around.
That is not your concern. That is not my concern. We were only contracted to bring the artifact to our lord. Where is it now?
Uh, Last I heard, it was taken by the Pandaren I referred, but I didn't see him. You'd have to ask our ogre friend.
Duly noted. He will lift up one of the blades he has and sort of point it at your bag that you're holding, and he will say, "I believe our Lord provided a fee for which, if you would have purchased the artifact legitimately, you were to use it to buy it. Do you still have that money?"
So I basically just open my bag and I throw the little pouch at him.
Well, it's not a little pouch, it's like 300 gold.
A big pouch.
You suddenly feel a lot lighter, Benjamin. What can I say? He will take the bag, inspect it for a little bit. He will say, "I'll have to count it later." And he will put the bag away and he will say, "I thank you for your cooperation regardless. I must...
Well, he didn't stab me, so I'll take that as a win.
Our conversation is not over." He says in reply to, "You did not stab me." He will ask, "I would still like to know what your intentions are. You mentioned that you are not interested in bringing the artifact to our lord. Understandable, though questionable, and a decision that may incur repercussions. But otherwise, what are your intentions?"
Being honest with you, I'm not perfectly sure.
Worrying.
I know.
Our Lord instructed me that should you refuse to hand over the gold, well, obviously, in the case that the mission would fail, as I said, I was sent before the whole Pandaren demon debacle happened. But our Lord instructed me, in case the mission would fail and you would not be able to return the gold he lent you, that I take your head and present it to him.
Well, I'm not a thief. Most times.
He'll give you a wink, and he will say, "Considering that you have returned it to me, I presume that our business is done for the moment."
Well, enjoy the view.
Yes, we do appear to be, for a while at least, stuck together on the ship. I don't intend to return to that Horde outpost, not after I walked in with a Corcron head.
I will admit it was a very interesting entry.
He will chuckle for a little bit, and he will say, "Well, considering that I did you a favor, how about you will also do a favor for me?
I'm all ears.
The next port we dock out, how about the two of us go get a drink?"
Sure, I think I still have some spare silvers on me.
He'll give you a wink, and At this point, he will walk upstairs. Unless you stop him.
No, I don't. I just wait for him to get a bit further away and just sigh in relief.
Okay, I think you figured out who the person that I will have flirt with you in this episode is.
Yeah, I think I noticed.
Okay. Yeah. So you wait for him to leave. Buhd and Bladebeard, as you guys are still sort of talking, you will see the Pandaren leave, go from below deck. Benjamin, for the moment, does not follow.
You think he killed Twinkles?
Honestly, I have no idea. Why don't you go and check up on Benjamin? Yeah, Benjamin is his real name, by the way. I don't think he likes being called Twinkles. So
He never told Bud that he no like being called Twinkles.
He told you like 3 times already, but okay.
yeah, I believe he told me. So yeah.
I don't remember.
You will see that this Pandaren is coming straight in the direction of you guys.
All right, but go check up.
Bud can ask him.
Yeah, sure.
He approaches you. Do you guys let him approach you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
He will come up to you guys and he will say, "You are the ogre Benjamin spoke of, I presume."
Did you kill Benjamin?
He will laugh for a little bit and he will say, No, we just had some business to discuss regarding the whole booty bait debacle."
Oh, not a big debacle.
He will chuckle for a little bit and he will say, "He told me that you would know more," referring to you, Buhd, "that you would know more about what happened at Booty Bay."
Bud remembers, kinda.
Were there Pandaren involved?
Bud not know any Pandaren.
I figured
Nope.
as much.
There weren't any Pandaren. I assume that you are a Pandaren, right?
Guilty as charged. He will sort of unsheath his blades at the moment. He sees like no reason to fight you guys.
Yeah, I don't know much about your people. Apparently, you look like bears, so I figured.
Well, I would watch what you compare us to. But yes, I am a Pandaren, and don't worry, there isn't much worth knowing about us.
And you make excellent alcohol. That's also what I heard.
Bud does like that.
Yeah.
You heard right. He will hesitate a little bit. Back to my question. Can you explain to me what happened in Booty Bay? Your friend Benjamin just babbled some things about a Pandaren and demons.
Well, why do you want to know?
Well,
I get asked this a lot.
I didn't hear what Skoll said, sorry.
Bud said, Bud get asked a question a lot.
I realized that as a GM, Buhd, and I'm sorry about that. But in character, Benjamin directed him to you. What can I say? The Pandaren will say, we have some mutual friends, and they are very interested in the artifact that you saw. Could you tell me?
But like,
You cut off again. Sorry.
Bud said, Bud like friends.
He'll give you a nod and he will say, do you know where the artifact is right now?
Erico and man take it with his weird, mysterious figure man. They go through portal back in Booty Bay when Bud try and kill him.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they were still at Booty Bay.
But say that a lot of times.
Alright.
Technically speaking, Bud, you saw the evil villain guy throw the Arakoa through the portal, but he didn't go back through the portal.
Oh, okay. But well, Bud thinks that they went through the portal.
Okay. He will. This Pandaran will sort of stroke his chin thoughtfully for a little bit. He will say, "Well, thank you for the information."
I have some questions for you.
He will not reply, but he won't move away.
So, you're from Pandaria, right?
He will cock his head at you, again not replying.
You know, can you tell us more about that place? You know, sounds pretty exciting. You know, a new continent
It's nothing.
discovered.
It's nothing worth talking about. The very reason I am here is because I wish to leave that place.
Really? Oh. Well, I guess I'll have to go there myself to see.
If you want to get bored to tears, I suppose. I presume that the Horde and the Alliance will also be fighting over it about this time. So,
Probably.
you perhaps would like to avoid being caught up in their little conflict. But he shrugs.
Alright. Well, see ya.
He'll give both of you a nod and turn to leave. Benjamin, what are you doing?
I kind of sat down below deck and I kind of passed out.
Okay. Yeah, speaking of passing out, by the way, everyone, it is pretty much evening going towards nighttime. The Naga attack happened at sunset. You fought those guys off. And then the whole mutiny happened later in the evening. It's going towards nighttime. The ship has sort of cast off from the hideaway and is sort of sailing towards the open ocean.
Alright, I'm going to find the bright cool guy.
Yeah, he's sort of giving orders to the crew, like hoist the sails that way, etc., etc. You find him easily.
Oi, bright cool, first mate.
Now he will turn to you and say, "Well, Captain for now, Grunvask. I don't think we were ever introduced. My name is Grunvask," and he will extend a hand towards
Captain.
you.
Yeah, I'm Captain Bladebeard.
He will shake your hand if you offered it to him.
Yeah, sure, if I can reach it.
Yeah, he lowers it to you. He's being polite.
Alright, nice to meet ya. Yeah, where's your captain? Where did she disappear to?
She unfortunately had some business to attend to. I'm the captain in her absence. She will return to us soon enough. She is a capable arcanist and can teleport back to us whenever the need is to do so.
Oh, yeah, we have one of those as well.
The Archmage would be at one of the sort of near the steering wheel, sort of looking towards the hideaway, just for context.
Yeah. Alright, so, yeah.
So,
That,
do you people have any plans? Would you like to join the crew? Would you like me to drop you off somewhere?
well, I actually don't know, where are we going? How about we, sleep on it and we'll tell you in the morning?
He will nod his head and say, "To be perfectly honest, we don't really have a plan of our own either."
Alright. Well, good night.
He will bow his head and give you like a little wave. Not like a dismissing wave, but like a sort of half military salute wave.
Yeah, I wave him back.
Okay. Benjamin mentioned that he passed out. I presume he's still passed out. Bud and Bladebeard, what are you guys doing?
I guess if Before going to sleep, I would also like to speak with Meridia.
Feel
Bud's
free.
gonna go find Shalalalan.
Okay. Oh, Bud, you wouldn't. Yeah, you actually wouldn't know where Shallan is because Bladebeard hid him, and I don't think he told you.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him. Hey, bud, check up on Shalan. He is in the place I hid him. He's below deck.
Oh, okay. Bud, go find him.
He's like behind, I don't know, some barrels. Alright.
Bud, would you go below deck through the same place the Pandaren went, or through the other entrance? There's basically two entrances at the different points of the ship.
He'll go ahead and go through the new entrance, the one that he hasn't seen anyone use yet.
Okay. Then roll for me a careful check, difficulty 2, to see if you find Shallan.
What was?
Sorry?
What did you just say?
Could you roll a careful check, difficulty 2, to see
Oh,
if you find Shallan? Did I cut off or something?
No, not for me.
No,
Okay.
I think I hit a button that made something happen.
Okay. No worries then. Okay. Then yeah, you find Shallan. He is, as Bladebeard said, hiding behind some barrels. Well, not hiding. He is just sitting there, crouched, hiding his legs. He is in this form, not in the usual form you know him, and he's mumbling to himself madly as usual.
Oh no, Shalalalan.
He'll glance up at you and say, "The Deep Ones, they were here.
It's okay, Bud shoot and scare them off. They flee.
What? No, you don't understand. They were going to take us to the sunken city.
Or they fail.
No. We have to get to the sunken city. You don't understand.
You want to go there?
The sunken city awaits us all. The one with 1,000 maws is there.
But things are too many maws.
He will look back down and mumble something in Faceless. And continue cradling himself.
Do you want to go elsewhere? You no longer have to hide.
I need to get to the sunken city. To Nyalofa.
Well, we not going there, but thinks. Sunken City no sounds so good.
The deep ones, they will return eventually. They always return. They always return. He will start crying.
It's gonna be okay. But go find your blanket.
He does not reply to you.
Alright, Bud's gonna go try and find a blanket for good old Shalal.
Okay. I will say that you find it, but in the time that you do so, let's see what Bladebeard and the Archmage talk about. Bladebeard, you come up to the Archmage. She is looking in the distance towards the hideaway you guys are leaving.
Oi, Archmage.
She will look back at you and say, "Captain."
Any news from the wizard people? Killing Thor?
She will cross her arms and say, "They are not convinced of the threat we pose. And in short, when the situation is dire, I'm supposed to send out a magical signal, and they will teleport, and they will send a force to aid us. I have no idea how big or small that force will be. She seems a bit frustrated.
Yeah, seems about right. I heard something yesterday that might interest you. Apparently, War Chief of the Horde was here.
Her eyes will widen, and she will say, What have you been drinking?"
Actually, I haven't been drinking for a while now. Maybe that's why I'm seeing things. Yeah, apparently he killed Prince Anduin. So, yeah.
Her eyes will widen even more. Were you going to
That's
say something?
That's something that happened.
I don't know. Obviously for the past week or so I've been here. And Prince. You see her sort of stumbling over her words. Obviously, I haven't seen Prince Anduin here. Are you sure? What do you mean? How have you heard this?
Johnny told me. We can go and find him. He might know more.
Who's Johnny?
Or he's one of the crewmates.
He will motion to you to lead the way, please.
Or maybe we can ask the first mate. He probably knows the most.
She will once again motion to you to lead the way.
Yeah. I lead her to whatever his name was.
Johnny or the first mate? To Grunvask.
First mate.
Grunvask, okay. You see Grunvask continuing to give orders. He notices your approach, your frantic approach, and he will say, "Master Dwarf, lady."
Master Rykul, this is Archmage of the Caring Tor, Meridia. I was telling her about, War Chief being here and him killing Little Anduin. Do you know anything more about that?
Well, I was here. The War Chief said that Anduin was killed today, and today I was here. He sort of motions around. He will turn to the lady. "I'm sorry for your loss. Obviously, I have never met Anduin before. I don't know. Only that Garrosh told the assembled crowds that he killed Anduin today." She will say, "So he was here." And the Raikou will nod, and she will say, I should report this to the Kirin Tor. I will return to you momentarily. Just give me a few minutes and go ahead.
Where are you? Where are you going?
Well, I'd like to have some privacy to confer with the Kirin Tor. She will sort of motion.
I would like to talk with them as well.
Why?
I don't know. I would like to know what's going on.
Well, you are the primary source for us to know what's going on. Not the Kirin Tor.
Alright.
The Vraiku will shrug at this exchange. The Archmage will teleport away unless you stop her.
I don't.
Okay. She teleports away. Bud, going back to you for a bit, you've managed to find a blanket for Shallan.
Alright, Bud's gonna go bring it back to him and put it on him.
He does not oppose you.
There, no you better.
We will all be better once we reach Nyalofa. We will all be better. But the way is so hazy. Oh, I don't know how to reach it.
Yeah, but no either.
I will try to secure a place for you as well.
Thanks.
He goes back to mumbling to himself.
Okay, bye, Shalalalan.
He does not reply. Do you leave? Do you...
Yeah, Bud's gonna go leave.
Okay, I presume you're going back above deck, correct?
Yep.
Okay. You will, as you are just coming up, you will see the Archmage just teleporting away while she was talking with Bladebeard and the first mate.
What that about?
Oh, Meridia, she teleported and she is going to talk with her wizard friends.
Oh, Shalon talking about Sunken City and babbling gook again.
Yeah, I don't know what with him. I mean, he's also seems to be afraid of Benjamin and his dagger.
So, wear a different outfit every time you go crazy.
Yeah, he also got naked. That's that's
Sorry.
weird. You know, that would be kind of... That's a useful spell to learn.
But learned a long time ago to wear clothes. Not wearing clothes scare people.
Not when I do it. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for Archmage to return and then I'm gonna go to sleep. It's been a long day.
The Vriko first mate will leave the conversation and return to giving orders, especially when you mention the naked comment, Bladebeard.
Alright. I'm just gonna wait.
Bud, what are you doing?
Bud's gonna go take a nap.
Okay. You proceed to go and take a nap. Bladebeard, do you do anything while waiting or just wait?
I just wait.
Okay. After about 20 minutes or so, the Archmage will teleport back. And she will look at you and say, "Yes, the prince is dead."
Whoa. Well, you know, he was just a child, but also he was probably a spoiled royalty. So I don't feel too bad about it.
I've heard quite the contrary, to be perfectly honest.
Well, it doesn't matter now. He's dead.
She will sigh and say, "I'm going to bed. It's been a day." She will sort of point towards one of her wounds from when the Kraken slapped her.
Yeah. Good night.
She will nod towards you and mosey to a secluded place below deck to sleep. It is getting late.
Yeah. Before going to sleep, I would also like to try to find if they have any alcohol on board.
Would you ask one of the crew or would you just look around?
Just look around.
Then yeah, would you go below deck?
Yeah.
Through which
I probably
entrance?
know like where alcohol is usually stored.
Yeah,
on ships.
you'll probably find it, but I'm just trying to figure out who you will come across when you do find it. So, through which entrance below deck are you going? The one the Pandaren was coming through, or the other one?
Yeah, the other one.
Okay, then as you go down, you will hear the mad mutterings of Shalon.
He could use a drink.
You do remember that
What?
he said that he did not eat or drink, but sure.
All right.
So yeah, you
Do
do
I
manage to
find
find you do manage to find a bottle of alcohol because because like 3/4 of the crew is dead. You presume that it doesn't belong to anybody anymore, and nobody comes to like stop you.
All right. I just drink myself to sleep.
Okay. So all of you guys are asleep now, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Benjamin, you as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd like you guys. You guys are going to have a dream, a la what happened with Benjamin last time. But unlike what happened last time, you have full control of what's happening to yourselves. Okay. So you're free to act. You are your own person. I'm not going to direct you. I'm just going to like set the scene and whichever characters interact with you. Okay.
All
I
right.
hope the dream very nice bath.
Yeah, I do remember that you pissed yourself and you need a bath, but yeah, there isn't one on board. What can I say? For the moment, all three of you are quote unquote, wake up together. You three are together, and you seem to be floating in clouds.
We are together, right?
Yeah, you guys are together. I will say you guys are free to do anything, but you are also free to try to wake up, but you will have to do a roll, an opposed roll with something. For Benjamin, it will be easier because he has an artifact that will help him in his roll. But for you guys, it will be more difficult if you guys want to wake up. But yeah, you wake up in this dream. You are in the middle of some clouds. You don't see like the ground, but you are not falling. You're sort of hovering.
What is
The three of you are together.
First, I just sigh and just say, "Is this your doing again?"
Are you talking
I
to?
don't.
I was asking Benjamin.
Yeah,
Thompshire if
I'm
he's
talking to Zelatath, but I said it out loud
I don't think so.
because I assume that it's my dream.
Zalatav will say, "This is the hand of another, but I can help you break free if you so desire."
I just want to sleep.
Zalatav gives the mental whisper equivalent of a shrug. What can I say?
How nice.
So yeah, you guys are together, floating around in these clouds. What do you do? What did you say? Sorry?
Just like, what's going on? Where are we?
What is dreaming? Bud does a little like swimming motion while he's hovering in the air.
Your swimming motion moves you in the air. Not like very far, like actual swimming, but you do move.
Ah!
I'm going to start drinking.
Okay. Benjamin?
I just yawn as I float around.
Okay. You hear some bits of thunder going, not fun. Yeah, you hear thunder. Sorry, and you see some lightning going in from these clouds. And in these clouds, you guys will see this gentleman emerge. And he will say to you, "Do you know who I am, mortals?"
I don't think so.
He sort of pops out from the clouds, sort of quote unquote swims out, though he does not actually swim. And you see him like grab a bolt of lightning almost effortlessly, like it's a toy and not like an elemental force of nature. if that influences your talking with him.
I'm going to pull out my sword.
Buhd, Benjamin, how do you guys react?
I'm still pretty convinced this is a dream that's only mine, and I just go like, You happen to be the brother of another lightning wielding troll.
I be not her brother. I be her great. He'll continue to say great for a very long while.
A lot of greats.
Specifically, he will say great that many times unless you interrupt him.
Oh, that's
Yes,
a
I
lot
did. I did calculate that while in prepping for this session.
Yeah, we get it. You are old.
Her great grandfather. He will look at Benjamin. Are you the one she be fancying so much?
I don't know about that.
You be in the presence of Shango, the Loa of the storm. And you hear thunder behind him.
Hi, Loa of the storm, whatever that means.
You hear some thunder behind you, Benjamin, at your sort of rude response. And he before he can say anything, someone else comes from the clouds. You will see your favorite lady in the entire world ever coming from clouds.
I wanna wake up.
You want to try waking up?
Not yet.
I didn't hear it, sorry.
Not yet.
Okay. She will come to you and say, please, grandfather, be patient. They be the only ones who can help. The troll Loa, you see, crosses his arms, and you see the troll lady that you all know and love turn to you guys and say, I be appearing in your dreams like this because we need your help.
All right.
I need a bath.
She will roll her eyes at you. She will say, well, your people did leave us with a mess to clean up. If you remember.
We do that sometimes.
She will roll her eyes and she will say, my tribe, the Gurubashi, not be enough to fight them off. Especially given that many of our strongest are away on a Zandalari mission.
Oh, you already attacked Booty Bay, or?
We still be gathering, but our troops will not be enough, as I was saying.
Alright. So, how can we help? I mean, we are just... did Benjamin disappear, or is he still here?
No, still there.
We are just some random 3 dudes, you know.
She will say, we need you to bring whatever help you can bring. From wherever. The Loa will shake his head and say, to see my own descendants be reduced to asking outsiders for help. What do you guys reply to that?
Just kind of scoff.
Blood continues to swim around.
Bladebeard continues drinking.
Benjamin, the big Loa will approach you and sort of come up right in your face. And he will sort of start looking at you like up and down, inspecting you very invasively.
Protective, great. Many, yeah.
He will turn to his great whatever daughter and say, I told you in the goblin place, this one has been marked by dark powers. You know the one I already lost my life so much time ago.
What's he talking about?
Are we dead?
You
No.
be not dead, you oafs, says the law.
Alright.
And what you talking about?
He will point towards Benjamin. He sort of floated back away for a little bit. Ask him what I be talking about. This agent of dark powers.
Twinkles is evil.
Yeah, I knew it. I
What do you-
said that like an hour ago or
You're
Whatever.
friendly to Bud.
It's very rich coming from someone who frames other people for his crimes.
The troll priestess lady will interfere and say, Grandfather, please. They be the only ones who can help. And the law will give out an exasperated sigh. And he will turn to you three once again and say, the one who be after us, he be a personal enemy of my bloodline. He will motion towards the troll lady and say, her mother and grandmother, my great, and he'll continue like that. Unless you stop him.
Yeah, we get it.
He will glare at you for a little bit because of stopping him, but yeah, he will say, her mother and her grandmother then, they killed our current enemy once, and he be back. This vendetta is personal.
Alright.
And he will the law will cross his arms and say, so tell me, what can you do to help us? This whole
so
invasion... Go ahead.
You want us to kill Benjamin? If I'm
Not this stupid man. And he will... You see a flash of lightning right in front of you, Bladebeard. Not that stupid man. No, I mean the demons.
Oh. Yeah,
Can
that's
smash.
I didn't hear what you said, Skoll.
Bud can smash.
The Loa will cross his arms in front of you.
But smash good.
yeah. We are kind of planning to kill demons as well. So, I guess we are on the same side.
Bud scare off Kraken.
The Loa looks a little bit annoyed, but the troll lady intervenes and says, bring anyone you think could help. Even your disgusting horde or alliance or whichever. The need be dire enough.
We kinda killed a lot of orkies, before your dream happened.
And the Loa will laugh and turn to the lady and say, I told you they cannot be helping us.
We still do good on our own.
He will turn to you, Bud, and He will do the same thing that he did to Benjamin, like get up in your face, look at you very closely, inspect you, all that.
But look good.
You be missing something, correct? He will tap you in the head with 2 fingers. As in indicating you are missing something there.
But think so.
He will give you another look and say, if you help us, I can tell you who will help you with this problem. He will tap your head once again.
But like that. Sounds like a good idea.
He will ask, do you have any ideas, proposals, whatever, to drive off this demon invasion from my jungle?
Yeah,
Take orb.
Go ahead, Bladebeard.
we have Blackwater Raiders, you know, we can rejoin them and yeah, you know,
The troll lady will see, I told you they not be alone. The Loa still looks a little bit unconvinced, but he will shrug.
by the way,
Go ahead.
if I may, Mr. Loa, are you also, I mean, you probably are, the great-great-grandfather of Zugalga, her sister, right?
You will notice the storm clouds suddenly getting darker and more flashes of lightning, and the Loa will say, do not mention that traitor's name in my presence again. She be a sully
Yeah.
on our entire bloodline.
Yeah, and she stole my ship, and my crew, and my money, and my everything.
I feel that's some sort of cosmic justice, Bladebeard.
There's no such thing as justice.
Still got Buhd.
Yeah, I still have Buhd.
Best part.
Yeah, but you know,
Um,
do you know what your granddaughter is doing?
He will shake his head and say, nothing good. Are you offering to kill her?
Yeah, I've been planning that for weeks, but I can't find her. I have no way of getting to her. Like I said, I have nothing.
The Loa will shake his head and say, I sense her nefarious touch all over these jungles. They were there at the goblin place. I can sense that. I can sense that there was a trail of her at this place you just left. Another goblin place. He sort of shakes his head in disgust at the word goblin. And he will say, and I sense her presence in the seas. But she tries to hide. And
Oh,
another lightning bolt. And the Loa says, if you can kill her, then I will consider to be in your debt. Myself to be in your debt.
Maybe she in Sunken City.
Sunken
What?
City. What do you mean?
Shalalalan talk about it. Talk about it being in deep depths. How about he wanting to go there? Maybe she wanna go there too.
The Loa will turn to the priestess. She will shrug like, I have no idea what they're talking about.
Shalan, he's our elf friend, and he's kinda mad. Just ignore whatever he's saying.
You mean this elf, and he points towards the staff at Benjamin. And Benjamin, suddenly you notice that you are a blood elf.
No,
Your-
not
your blood of disguise.
What a strange dream.
What did you say, Bladebeard?
He's a purple elf, and he's naked now, and has no nose, and he's just like mad and talking nonsense.
Benjamin, you notice that you are once again a human. And this law will say, "Is he with you?"
Well, not
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
friend.
What did you say, Bud?
Oh yeah, he friend. He on ship.
The law sort of. Go ahead.
Would give him blanket.
The law sort of furrows his brow for a little bit, and he says, "All I can sense from that ship be the darkness of him," and he points towards Benjamin once again, "a similar darkness to him," he nods towards Benjamin once again, "and a touch of the great winged ones."
Maybe I should wear some lighter armor, I guess.
I'm sorry, I don't, as a DM, I don't understand that joke, sorry.
My joke was that the darkness he was referring to was that I wear very dark armor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. He will glare at you and say, "You dare joke with the storm itself?"
I'm sorry, I just had a very long day.
He will shake his head and turn to the priestess and say, "And he be the one you be wanting to take as a mate?" "Ah, my bloodline."
Yeah, your daughters are not really something to be proud of, I guess.
He will once again go ahead if you want to say something.
No?
Sorry.
Bud like her.
Both of the trolls will ignore your comment, Bud. Sorry.
Bud kind of lowers his head and is sad. Just kind of continues to fly around. Now sad.
The Loa, will turn towards the three of you and will say, "Help us defeat the demons that are invading my jungle, and you will also safeguard the rest of the world. This jungle be only the first step, as you can imagine. And if you manage to take down her sister," and he points to his great whatever daughter, "you'll be in the debt. Aloha will be in your debt. That is not something to scoff at."
Yeah.
Sound
Great.
good to Bud.
And he will turn towards Benjamin and say, "And if you truly wish to take my great-granddaughter, get rid of the darkness that is so following you."
I kind of just scratch my head.
And this time he will turn towards Bud, and he will say to Bud, "As a token of my goodwill, I can tell you where you can fix," and he will tap you once again on the head with his finger.
Fix Bud's brain.
"You forget things, correct?
Yes.
My old master, he be a master of memories as well. He also be a law of the storm, funny enough that is. I can tell you where you can find him. He is far more welcoming with outsiders than I am. and he can fix you.
Sound good to Buhd.
Okay. Buhd, you sort of get sort of like a bird's eye view of the ship you guys are standing upon. And you sort of travel across at hundreds of miles per second across the sea. And in the distance you see a big island that you, the player, would know as Zandalar. You see a huge city made of gold. And your view takes you through that city, but you don't stop in the city. You move through the city, you see a lot of Zandalari trolls in the city. I don't know if you would know what Zandalari trolls are. But moving along, you go through the city, you fly over a land that looks like a swamp, but you don't stop there. And you go into a desert that you, the player, would recognize as Vol'dun. And your path, your sort of bird's eye view takes you through that desert. And eventually you will reach a temple in that desert. And in that temple you sense a powerful presence, not unlike the one you are talking with right now. And the temple looks like this.
Aha.
Yeah. And you cut off Skoll, sorry.
I was gonna say, but just out to go here?
Go here, find my master. He also be a law of the storm. Akunda, they call him. He will fix what is wrong with, and you feel a tap on your head even though you don't see the law.
But gotta find this place then.
I showed you the way. And you see your view sort of receding once again, and you find yourself in this cloudy place again. Benjamin, Bladebeard, what were you guys doing while the Loa was talking with Buhd?
Yeah, and I was kind of just dozing off while floating around.
Okay. While the Loa is talking with Buhd, the troll lady will approach you, Benjamin.
No, not again.
And she will look serious this time and say, "The darkness my great-grandfather be talking about. Have you sensed it too?"
I'm not sure about the darkness, but there's definitely a presence.
I have felt something malicious. Something that reminds me of the ones without the faces that we fought at the Goblin place. I felt it near you ever since the auction.
Since the auction.
She will nod, and she will say, "Obviously we were preoccupied at the time, and I did not... You understand." She will... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that she said that with a look of genuine concern.
I was just gonna say that I basically go silent for a few seconds, just thinking to myself. Obviously I know what she's referring to, but I'm trying to think, what happened in the auction that could have caused this.
Can you roll for me a careful check difficulty 4 to see if you realize something?
Careful?
Careful, yeah. You're free to spend fate points, but otherwise, no, you don't realize what the connection between the auction and the dagger is.
Not really. Don't spend any.
Okay. Then the troll lady will shake her head and say, "Please, try to rid yourself of this darkness that is surrounding you. Not just like my great-grandfather said, if you ever hope to become my mate. She will roll her eyes at that, as in, oh, parents talking down to us. She will say, I'll be taking you anyway. But also for your own sake.
I continue being silent and I just nod.
Okay. Bladebeard, while these conversations are happening, do you do or say anything? Or, yeah?
No.
Okay. Then while Benjamin is still contemplating, Buhd, you return to this present plane of existence, and the Loa sort of withdraws from you, and he will say, seek out the land of Vol'dun, and find my old master, the one named Akunda.
Do this.
You cut off again.
But do this.
He will give you a nod, the Loa, and he will say, he'll turn to his daughter and see that she is conversing with Benjamin. The Loa will shake his head and mutter to Buhd and Bladebeard out of Benjamin's earshot, young love, eh?
Right, yeah. Yeah.
He will then say, I presume our business is done. Heed my words and do not let this jungle fall into the hands of the demons.
So, you basically told us if we did what we already planned to do, you will be in our debt.
Well, I said if you will bring my great-granddaughter to justice, then yes, I would be in your debt. You would
By
be
justice, you mean kill her.
Or bring her to my altar in Zul'Gurub, and I can do the killing.
I if I have the time, but I'll probably just kill her when I see her.
He will roll his eyes at you, and he will say, but the matter of the demons invading the jungle, that be far more than just a family squabble. It may have started as a family squabble, and this current invasion is a family squabble. But after the leader of the demons be done with, and he points towards his great-granddaughter, he will use the artifact to finish the rest of you and the rest of this world.
By the way, who is leading the demons? Is the chicken guy, Arakoa? Is he the leader?
He be just a slave of their leader. Their leader, and you see in front of you an image that Buhd already saw when he ventured there in Booty Bay. You see sort of this or sort of shaking image, like composed of various flashes of lightning. It's just like an after image, not an actual person.
Oh, alright. I don't recognize who that is. But
saw him.
yeah.
He yelled at Arakoa and threw him through portal.
The Loa will... Go ahead.
Is he still in the jungle? Still in Booty Bay?
I sense his presence, yes. And he be coming towards Zul'Gurub.
Alright.
He will say, and he will cross his arms and say, this one, and he will point towards the illusion of the villain, as I mentioned. This time he says it, Benjamin, so that you can hear as well. Just FYI. This one, as I said, was already killed by, he points towards his granddaughter, by her mother and her grandmother. I do not know how he has returned, and how and why he looks so unfamiliar. He used to be an orc.
Oh, so is the orb, this artifact, was it his at first?
He brought it with him when he and his orcs invaded Stranglethorn 30 or so years ago. He
Yeah.
once again points to the the priestess. Her mother and grandmother defeated him, and we took the orb. They took the orb, I should say.
Alright.
He will wave his hand and the illusion vanishes. Benjamin, you also would have gotten a look at this illusion, if that sort of influences you somehow. The law will sort of cross his arms and say, I think we be done here. We have our agreement.
Yeah, sure. Can you do more than just, teleport us to this cloudy place? Can you give us some magical powers or some kind of help?
I only be helping those who worship me. And I do not be helping not trolls easily.
But you be asking non-trolls easily for help.
Circumstances be different. I still have my pride. You see the priestess sort of walk in between, and she will say, "Help us, and we will help you."
Sure.
Okay. Unless someone else has something else to say, this dream will end.
Alright.
It's good to me.
Benjamin?
Fine by me.
Okay. So yeah, this dream will end. You guys are still asleep and it is still night, but you are like free to wake up if you so desire. Or you can continue sleeping until morning. Up to you guys.
No, I'll continue sleeping till someone kicks me awake.
Yeah, but we'll also continue to sleep.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. Then you will wake up in the morning as you see sort of the sunshine through the gun ports from the gun deck. I presume all of you have slept below deck. But not I don't think... Have you slept together or...
No, I was just passed out in a crate. I don't know if anyone joined me.
Okay, you're probably alone.
I was probably sleeping close to Buhd.
Okay. Then what's Buhd and Bladebeard? You will see this lovely gentleman come and towards you as you guys are waking up. And who's the first to wake up?
I don't know.
I guess, Buhd.
Okay. He will say, "Greetings, Mr. First Mate. Where are we?"
We on new ship.
What happened to our old ship?
Mean orc lady destroy it.
Oh. He looks somewhat sad.
But no. But miss it too.
Is this our ship?
It belonged to Goblin Lady. We guests.
Oh. A Bladebeard, you are free to wake up whenever.
Yeah, I wake up. Oh, Shalan, you're
Greetings, Captain.
normal again.
Well, I'm who I am. I'm
Yeah,
always...
you are no longer naked, shirtless.
Why would I be naked?
I don't know. You tell me.
He looks confused at you.
Bud was naked once. Bud got clothes.
I like your shirt.
Bud like shirt too.
It doesn't quite seem to fit you, but I like it.
Yeah. Bud no has a lot of shirts that no fit him.
Where is Benjamin?
Somewhere around here.
Napping.
You were afraid of him,
I was?
you know. Yeah.
Oh,
but
yes. I suppose I was. How odd. Why was I afraid of him?
I don't know, and you were afraid of his dagger.
You will see a look of horror appear on Shallan's face, and he crouches down and starts hugging his legs.
Oh
Out
no,
of the
no,
blue.
no. Oh,
Why you do that? Why you have to do that? You know he's scared of it.
I mean, I don't know. I just said it, you know.
You apologize.
This has to be Beard's most evil action so far.
I'm sorry, Shallan. You know, the bad dagger is not here. You know, you're surrounded by friends.
It is always here. It's it and those like it.
What vote we get rid of Dagger?
I don't know. I guess we will have to speak with Benjamin about that.
He lower spirit thinking speak of it bad energy.
Oh, so that wasn't just my dream. You were there too, right?
Yes, but was in.
And you saw me.
But see you, but see scary hooded figure, but see hot lady, but see twinkles and but see how to get memory back.
How are you going to get your memories back? I didn't see that part.
But has to go to True Land with desert and temple.
By the way, the dragon dwarf guy, he apparently knew you, or knew of you.
I'm so glad you remember that.
Back when you were still, you know, your past self.
But no know him, and he but no trust him.
Yeah.
But trust great but
Yeah,
would
yeah.
continue to grandfather.
Yeah, he
Troll.
seems fine. You know, he
Lot of
doesn't
greats,
like.
though.
Yeah, he doesn't like Zugalga, so he's probably fine.
But to think we should get rid of that dagger though.
All right.
Shallan is still on the ground, hugging his knees and sort of muttering to himself.
Bud
going
gives
to-
him a head pat.
I'm going to leave my bottle of rum with him.
When you give him a head pat, Shallan looks up to you and gives you like puppy dog eyes, the Nightborn equivalent of that.
It's gonna be okay. We gonna get rid of nasty dagger that scare you.
It should scare us all. Yeah, you do not understand it's what it is. And he continues.
Get rid of.
He starts muttering to himself once again.
Let's go find Twinkles.
Yeah, we go and find Twinkle.
Speaking of, what is Twinkles doing? Has he...
I said I was only awake if someone kicked me.
Okay, and you said you were sleeping in like a barrel, so you're kind of hidden. So Bladebeard...
Oh, I'm not sleeping in a barrel. I'm like sleeping against a crate or a barrel or something. I'm not actually like...
Okay,
inside.
okay. Okay, then in like 5 to 10 minutes, you, Bladebeard and Buhd will find him easily.
All right. He's still
There he is.
sleeping. All
We
right.
wake him.
No. I'm just gonna take the dagger off him. I'm going
That
to.
no work so well every time you do that.
I'm going to try to steal his dagger
Benjamin,
My God.
roll...
sneakily.
Benjamin, roll a careful, and Bladebeard roll a sneaky.
And I have a stunt that, you know, I get +2.
Okay,
So +5.
okay. Okay.
7.
Oh, wow.
This was just basically whether Benjamin wakes up or not. Okay. Benjamin does not wake up. What do you do, Bladebeard?
I take his dagger, the magical one.
Well, in his pouch, you will find his orb that he presumably uses to disguise himself. A bit of gold. You remember, since you rummaged through his pack before, that the big pack of gold is missing. And
I rummaged through Meridius.
no, you also rummaged through Benjamin's when you put
Oh yeah,
planted.
but I was giving him stuff, not taking away.
Yeah, but you were feeling around. You felt a big bag of gold, and you see that it is missing. And you
Alright.
also, and that's about what you see. No dagger.
Oh, I'm going to take the orb.
Oh,
Where is Dagger?
I don't know. This is the only interesting thing he had.
oh my
Maybe
god.
maybe the
Maybe-
dagger can transform into an orb.
Maybe he eat Dagger. But see Fairmen eat swords.
But they don't keep them inside of
Where
them.
they put them? Where do they put them when they done?
They take them away.
Oh,
They don't
Dagger
keep-
smaller than sword.
I don't know. I'm going to walk back to Shalan.
Okay.
Maybe when he pull out Dagger next, we tell him to toss it.
Oi, Shalan, is this it?
Before you do that, Bud, do you also go with Bladebeard?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Benjamin, you get woken up by a certain dagger. As in, you wake up like seemingly normally, but it is because of that dagger.
Okay.
And you hear a whisper in your mind, "Why don't you ask Bladebeard what happened to your orb?"
My what?
Your orb.
And I just open my bag and rummage around, and I notice that the orb is indeed gone. And I get pissed off really fast, and I just look for Bladebeard to kick his face or something.
Okay. Before you find him, let's see what Bladebeard and Shalan are talking about.
Yeah, I show him the orb. Is
Shalan-
this it?
Shalan does not react to you showing him the orb.
I guess this is not it then. Hey Shalan, he has no dagger. He lost it or something.
He is still sort of muttering to himself, and then his eyes go wide and he will say, I feel the dagger. I feel the dagger. It's here. It's here. It's here. And as he says it's here, Benjamin, you pop up in the scene.
I rapidly walk towards Bladebeard and punch him in the face.
I'm going to try to dodge it.
Both of you roll your quicks for me. Okay, you deal 1 point of damage to Bladebeard. What can I say?
Do I
Mark,
need to check? Yeah.
mark your level 1 stress box. Yeah, I guess.
Alright.
You hear sort of a seductive whisper in your mind, Benjamin. I can help you.
Hey, what?
Go ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, you speak with your dagger.
Where's Scary Dagger?
Where's the orb?
Here,
He has it. He stole it like he always does.
Yeah, I'm a pirate. That's what we do.
What's a pirate and Buhd no steal?
You don't?
No.
But alright. How did you become my first mate then?
Buhd is best. Buhd is strong. Buhd carry cannon.
Alright.
And everyone else and gone. But only one left.
Yeah, I took your orb.
I just try to quickly take the orb from his hand.
I
If you want to
don't
capture
give it to
or if
him.
what? Sorry.
I don't give it to him.
Okay, then I force. No, I quickly try.
Well,
to take it
well, because I'm sort of treating this as quote unquote combat. Obviously, you guys can like decide it's not combat, but Benjamin, you just did something. I think Bladebeard should get an action before you.
Alright. I'll give you this orb if you give me your dagger.
Oh, so you're gonna return something you stole by giving something that's mine? Makes total sense, Mr. Bladebeard.
Dagger keeps scaring Shalon.
Yeah, he's holding his knees and muttering the dagger, the dagger, the dagger, the dagger repeatedly.
And you keep betraying us, but here we are.
Dagger is bad and we need to get rid of it.
The captain is bad too, and he's still here.
Yeah, but he person. Dagger is dagger. You get new dagger. That doesn't scare people.
I can convince Bladebeard to make him hand over the dagger to you. No, dagger, sorry, the orb to you.
I go silent for a few moments, especially since he said the dagger isn't a person. So I just
It talks a lot for a non-person. What can I say?
yeah, I know, right? So I just stare at Bladebeard with my hand stretched out, expecting him to return my orb.
I'll give you the orb if you tell me where did you put the dagger.
Well, you should know since you rummaged through my bag.
Well, if I found it, I would take it. It wasn't there.
Did you eat it?
Taking into account the amount of empty bottles I saw, it's quite likely you missed it.
Then show it.
At this point, I'm getting a bit impatient, so I just open my bag and take the knife out if it's there, I guess.
It is there, and you are allowed to take it out and wield it.
Then I will.
The dagger.
Yeah,
Shalon looks horrified and runs away, by the way.
See, it does scare Shalon.
yeah. What did you do to him? Why is he afraid?
Why don't you use me to kill Bladebeard right now? It would be so very satisfying.
Well, he's a nasty dwarf, but he can be useful sometimes.
He stole from you. Again. He's a thief and a scoundrel, and he cares only about himself. He's paranoid about nothing. He is nothing. You should not feel guilty about offing off another criminal scoundrel.
Well, I still feel kind of bad for that goblin, but
We are in this together, my friend. I promised you greatness, and you know that I can deliver. And because of that roll, Benjamin, you know that she can deliver. That very early on roll.
Bladebeard, just give me the orb, please.
Just give me the dagger.
Give dagger.
Yeah,
Get
give.
orb.
Yeah, give me the dagger and I'll give you the orb. What's so complicated?
Keep scaring Shalon and making him go crazy.
I can twist Bladebeard's mind if you don't want to kill him. Make him hand over the orb back to you, your rightful property.
Why do you scare Shallan so much?
Because he is a fool, a victim of forces that he does not understand. And, like any primitive animal, he is afraid of things that he cannot understand. Tell me, when you were a child and you saw, say, a bear in the forest, or a star falling in the sky, were you not also afraid? That is what Shallan is at the moment. He is an unenlightened child.
We are friends, peoples. We know what other friends to hurt.
And yet you're standing next to Bladebeard.
He have friends that die. He have a lot of hurt.
Well, they didn't die. I mean, I hope so. They are just mind controlled.
Maybe they're better off without you.
No, they're not. They need me. I need them.
They need you to take away their stuff and then bribe them
No,
with their own
they
stuff.
need me to lead them to take away other people's stuff.
Well, that's mighty egocentrical, Bladebeard.
Not enough. Shallan is hurting. Brain keep hurting. He keep getting sad and crazy. Dagger is bad. Get rid of Dagger.
I'm your friend, Benjamin. I'm your only friend, as you know. I'm the only person that has come to your aid in these past few days. These two are just pirate scoundrels who know nothing better. They do not understand the true potential that you have. Not the way I do.
I sigh and just turn to Bladebeard and I say, how about this? How about we both drop them at the same time? And then we swap positions.
Yeah,
Let's not go to Buhd.
sure. Yeah.
Think of all the things you could do, Benjamin. Don't allow this scoundrel to steal what should be so rightfully yours.
I ponder for a few moments and I start slowly crouching.
Okay.
Yeah, I dropped the orb on the floor.
At this point, Benjamin, Zalataf will try to take over your mind. Can you roll for me? How would you defend against her attempt? She got a very bad roll.
I guess I'll try to overcome it by like trying to mentalize the fact that she's just an entity and an object and has no sway over my mind.
Okay, that would be clever or careful, I guess.
I'll take the clever since I need to use it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, you successfully resist and you also notice the attempt.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
You successfully resist and you also notice the attempt.
Okay.
Does that influence your decision? As in,
Oh yeah, I just say something to Zaltheth. Oh, so you're trying to take control of me to help me. Is that it?
well, you clearly don't really know what you're letting go of.
I value my free will.
Very well. And before you actually roll for me a careful, please. Okay? Okay, because of that roll, suddenly you drop Zalataf from your hand and she suddenly vanishes.
What did you
Where'd Dagger
do?
go?
Yeah.
I rub both my eyes. I'm not sure.
Well, I guess I give him the orb.
Thank you, Twinkles.
Let's see if Shalan is better or whatever.
Go check on him.
Like, when Shallan ran,
Yeah.
all three of you?
No, I stay behind and I kind of just stare at the ground where the knife disappeared in total confusion.
Okay. You will continue, if you continue to stare, you will see nothing, Benjamin.
I was just gonna stare for like a few, like 10 seconds or something, and then I'd follow behind, I guess.
Okay. You find Shallan behind some of the crates, cradling himself and looking horrified.
Dagger gone, Shallan.
It's here. It's still here. It's still here.
Maybe it
Where
fell.
is it?
Maybe it fell through the deck.
Maybe he searched through a ship.
Yeah. Can we go to even lower deck?
This isn't a big ship. There's only one deck. It has two decks in total, the one above and the one below. That's about it.
So we can't get any lower.
Exactly.
All right. So it fell into the sea.
Shallan starts crying.
It's gonna be okay. It's gone now. No longer a friend. Benjamin wield it.
It's still here. It's still here. I can feel it grating my mind.
We go. Buhd gonna go look for it and break it.
All right. Benjamin, are you sure that you got rid of it?
Well, it just vanished.
Yeah. Daggers don't usually do that. I should know. I know a lot about.
Daggers don't usually cause people to go mad, I guess.
I guess I'm going to search for it as well.
Well, I will say, no matter how much you search, you will not be able to find it. But you can interact with other NPCs or with among yourselves while you search.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
find.
go search for the Archmage lady.
Yeah, I go search for her as well.
Okay, you find her above deck at the sort of steering wheel. She's looking off into the distance.
I slowly approach and just say, "Enjoying the sea breeze, are we?"
She startles for a little bit and says, "Oh, Benjamin. Oh, yes. Hello. What's with you?"
Well, something strange happened, let's say. So, let's say, hypothetically, I had this strange knife, and as I was putting it on the ground, it vanished. What could that be?
Well, it would probably mean that it's enchanted. It might be that the owner of that knife placed a spell on it so that if it disappears from their grasp, it turns invisible so that it may not be stolen. I've heard of such enchantments.
And where would said knife go?
The knife is an object. It can't go anywhere.
If it vanished, where did it vanish to?
I presume it would be in the same place. It can't exactly grow legs and walk somewhere, Benjamin.
Well, I'm pretty sure I, felt around. Hypothetically, that is.
Have you also been drinking?
Actually, I would like a drink, but no.
She will sigh and say, I don't believe I've heard of what you're describing.
Well, thanks anyways, I guess.
Okay. She shrugs.
I just scratched my head since that was kind of awkward.
Okay, you're free to leave. She will continue staring off.
I just leave in a.
I completely forgot to add her token on the map, sorry. Okay, you leave. As I mentioned, wherever you continue searching, you will not find it. So you can only interact among yourselves or with other NPCs until you decide to do something else.
But no can find it.
Yeah, I'm going to ask Meridia. You know that shaman guy that we found?
Yeah, yes, the strange elf.
Yeah, he seems to be going mad. Do you have any spells that can help with that?
He seemed mad from the very beginning, but
Yeah,
no, I cannot help with that. I am a mage. That is usually the domain of priests.
Yeah. I don't think we have any priests on the ship, so but maybe it is the Pandaren guy. Is he a priest? Maybe some kind of weird Pandaria priest.
I will add his token on the screen once again. I don't think he definitely does not look like any priest you've ever seen before.
Yeah, he looks like an assassin, rogue.
Meridia will turn to you and say, "So, Captain, where are we going now?"
Well, did you have a weird dream where you were in the clouds and a troll was talking with you, like a troll god?
No.
Oh, never mind then. I guess.
What a weird question. What a weird
Yeah,
question.
I think everybody's acting a bit strange today.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to find the rest of the Blackwater Raiders and join them.
While this conversation is happening, is it only Bladebeard and the Archmage, or are the rest of you guys also there?
I probably am walking around looking for a drink since I really need one right now.
Okay.
Bud's nearby.
Okay. The Archmage will shrug and say, "Well, they are the former owners of Buhd Bay, I suppose. I suppose it's only right that it be returned to them. Do you believe they can beat off this demonic invasion?"
I don't know. Demons seem to be pretty tough. I don't know. I guess trolls are coming to help us as well. Trolls and pirates, and I don't know. Maybe Horde will help us, and probably the Alliance will show up. You know, they always do.
She will sigh and say, well, I don't think... She will pause for a little bit and seem to be thinking to herself. And after a bit she will say, actually, yes, perhaps that is a good idea.
Alright, I'm going to speak with the first mate or captain of this ship and tell him where to go. Alright?
She will give you a nod.
Also, by the way, you know that gold that you lost in Booty Bay? It was actually me who took it. I'm sorry about that, you know. I didn't know that we would be allies. So,
I'm thankful that you admitted that. But
you
Benjamin
go.
already returned it to me.
Wait, what?
Benjamin already returned it to me.
I never gave him your gold. So, he gave you his gold.
She shrugs.
But, alright. I guess nice of him. I'm gonna find,
Perhaps you should pay him back for that?
I don't know. You know, it was his free will.
She shrugs at you, and she'll mutter to herself, pirates.
I'm going to mutter to myself, mages.
By the way, while you guys are searching the ship for the dagger, you will also see this armored lady being held somewhere and like shaking against her restraints and babbling in Orcish. Because you did take her prisoner.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you still don't manage to find the dagger. What do you guys do?
I'm going to go and find the Raikou guy.
Okay, let me add him on the thing. I'd like to have you guys establish where are we going next, etc., before we end the session, okay?
Yeah.
Here is Gurnvask. He is once again sort of supervising his crew, giving orders, etc. And he will turn to you and say, Master Dwarf, I've seen you wander about the ship like madman. What are you doing?
Some weird stuff is going on with weird magics and daggers.
Something I should know about?
I guess. Benjamin, the human, he had this evil dagger, and Shalan, the purple elf, he was afraid of it, and we wanted to take the dagger and throw it off board, but then it disappeared. But Shalan, he's still afraid of it, and he might be just plain mad. I don't know.
He will look at you and then sort of notice a bottle in your hand or something, and he will say, yes, of course.
By the way, we kind of figured out where we are going, so
All of you have, or just you?
all of us. I mean, my crew, my party.
Are you guys with Bladebeard or?
Alright, Bud's nearby.
I'm not necessarily nearby.
Okay, Bladebeard is making decisions without your prior consent, but okay, the first mate believes you.
Nothing new.
Okay, the first mate nods towards you and says, and where would you like to go?
We would like to try and find other Blackwater raiders and see what they are doing, if they are trying to take back Booty Bay from the Burning Legion.
Do you know where they would be?
I have an idea. You know, I can guide you to it. There is an island that we use as a kind of a hideaway nearby.
He will nod, but say, "The Blackwater Raiders, like yourself, my good sir, from what the crew has been telling me, are pirates. We are honest merchants. I understand that the circumstances are dire, please don't get me wrong, but I am hesitant to risk my ship and my crew. We've already lost so many, you understand."
Yeah, I understand. I can vouch for you. Maybe I can convince them that I'm the captain of this ship. You know, they won't steal from another member.
He will give you an odd look, but say, "Very well, Master Dwarf. I will believe you for now. Please don't make me regret this."
I'll try.
He will sort of gesture towards like the steering wheel to direct the ship to wherever this place is.
Alright.
Okay. Buhd, you would see Bladebeard going with the first mate to the helm of the ship. Benjamin, if you are on the upper deck, you would also see this.
I just look at it and I just sigh and go back to my drink.
Buhd?
I'm not sure what Buhd would do. Buhd just kind of goes over to Bladebeard, I guess, and see what's he's up to.
Okay, Bladebeard, you see Buhd coming up.
Yeah. Hi, Buhd. What's up?
What's going on?
We are going to rejoin our group, Blackwater Raiders. We are going to find the Baron if he's still alive.
That sounds like a good idea, Buhd.
Yeah.
Sooner we get more people, sooner we get more dead demons. And sooner we get more dead demons, Buhd can go find memory place.
Yeah. Alright. Then it's settled.
Very well. Unless like Benjamin decides to intervene, I think it's a good spot to end this current session.
Yeah, I'm a bit too uncaring right now to intervene with the situation.
Yeah, you lost
Right.
the chance to become the Emperor of Stormwind and the whole of Azeroth.
The feeling she'll come back at some point.
Well, she is, as Shallan said, she's still here on this ship.
Yeah. Someone else.
She's gonna wait for someone else to take it.
Yeah. I think it's Johnny.
She's not going to pick like a nobody, you know that.
Then it's
Gonna go for Buhd.
probably Meridia or maybe the orc lady.
Or maybe it's in my bag again. I haven't checked.
Oh yeah.
It's in Benjamin's brother. He has a twin brother. He's a paladin who has a very glow up shoulder pad.
Maybe. So, what did you guys think of this session?
I honestly like the direction of us finally dealing with Zaltath.
I'm glad
Honestly,
that happened.
For a while, I've been trying to figure out like a way for like what would be a realistic way for the characters to be suspicious of this dagger that's been, so rumored about, and like Shallan's been talking about it for ages. It's just like, you know what? Let's get rid of that, especially with like the whole like Loa telling us, hey, he's got some weird dark energy around him. You might want to look into that.
The first time in a couple of sessions, we actually have, some time to breathe, and we're not being attacked by orcs or
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
I think those are my favorite sessions. Weirdly,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Just the characters having some wiggle room to breathe.
Yeah, and well,
Yeah, kind of like the other ship session.
yes, this was fairly similar. Honestly, I made plans for this session. Oh, maybe they will go to Benjamin's Noble. I made plans for that. Or maybe they'll go to the Blackwater Raiders place. Or maybe they'll go back into the jungle. I made preparations for all that. That's why I asked you at the very beginning.
Yeah. Also, the dream part was cool. What was did the Loa say? What was his name?
Yeah, I'll also type it in chat. He is Shango, the Loa of the Storms. He is technically a canon character, but there's only like 2 sentences that are completely canon about him, so I had a lot of wiggle room to like create a backstory for him.
Yeah, that's cool.
I had the wiki pages for both the Storm Loa open on my Chrome.
Yeah. I'm glad that I gave the story thread for Buhd to eventually recover his memories. It will be interesting to see if he manages to do that and what he does if he manages to do that.
Maybe
I have a few ideas of what I want to run with, but for right now, it's just
I may become the Emperor of Stormwind, but he may become the Emperor of Diremal. Who knows?
Bud's new journey to become king of the Diremal ogres again. I mean, he wasn't the king, but
maybe he will lose even more memories and change his name to Akunda.
That is a possibility. You know? What can I say?
Like you do.
Yeah. I also actually made plans. Oh, maybe they will go right away to Bud's memory place. I made plans. Oh, maybe they'll land in the south part of Vol'dun and end up at the haunted troll port. And maybe Bladebeard will be tempted to take off some of the gold. Who knows?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I also really like this session. I also really like the storytelling sessions more. And I like that it's open-ended. Now, for next session, since we'll be heading to the Blackwater Raiders place, which is a place we've also made up from scratch, I'll need to improvise for a little bit. But I also have like a sort of some game mechanics set up for traveling at sea. And traveling at sea is not a very safe option. So stuff might happen. Maybe once again we'll do an entire session of traveling at sea. Who knows? Yeah.
That's fine.
Depends on the circumstances as usual. I'm glad the Xal'atath plot point happened, but I will say from like episode 1 of when Benjamin got Xal'atath, I had Xal'atath make a backup plan of, okay, if Benjamin refuses me, I'm going to do this. Sorry?
Worrying.
Yeah.
for both.
Also, I'm a little bit frustrated that you didn't succeed in that careful check during the dream to realize when you got Xal'atath, because I really doubt I'll have another opportunity to tell you, oh, you got Xal'atath at this point in time.
I actually thought about using fate points, but then I was like, maybe something weird will happen later in the session. So I kind of, decided to save them.
Well, if you want, I can give you the answer now, because I really don't think you'll get another opportunity to ask. Or I can continue to keep it hidden. Up to you guys.
If you really think that there's no other opportunity to know, I guess you can tell it, I guess.
I'd also like to ask DoomGoblin and Skoll, are you guys alright with this spoiler? Quote unquote.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Xal'atath was carried by one of the faceless ones you guys fought at the auction. And basically, this Xal'atath is not of our timeline, but of the past. That's why it's in your possession and not somewhere else.
Was it because I killed the faceless one? Would the dagger be for Buhd?
So, does that mean there are 2 Xal'ataths in the timeline right now?
Yes.
That's horrifying.
I'm not
It's like-
sure. Go ahead.
It's like if you like, you could have somebody out there be dual wielding Zaltas right now.
I'm not entirely sure if they're aware of the other, but basically, that's why when in the boat session I had Zarotaf say some lines of, "Oh, I sense this was usually once the land of Ragnaros, but now I sense Neptulon. How weird!" Like, oh, but things have changed. This is weird.
Yeah, she's from a very long time ago.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, this was the.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like I was asking,
Oh, sorry.
did I get the knife because I was the one who killed the faceless one, or was it just me from the start?
Because you killed the faceless one, she took a special note of you, and also, well, it was either you or the archmage or the troll lady, the only ones who like exhibited magical power, and she figured, oh, this guy will be the easiest to manipulate.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, she basically she was in the possession of that faceless one, and when he died, she snuck in your bag. That's what happened. Yeah, and she did not allow herself to be sensed by Bladebeard. That also happened when he rummaged in your bag. Yeah, this was the big thing. As you can imagine, I really don't know if there was a way I could have revealed this organically other than this opportunity that was missed in this episode.
Makes sense.
So yeah. Any other thoughts for our viewers?
I don't think so. I think that's it.
Okay. DoomGoblin, Thompshire?
No.
Okay. I also don't really have any other immediate thoughts. This was really fun for me as well, and I'm really glad some things happened. Yeah. Let's go into our shoutouts, I suppose, and as usual, go in alphabetical order.
Alright. Hi, my name is DoomGoblin. I played Captain Bladebeard, and usually I do art and drawings. You probably saw some of them at the beginning of this video, or
Yeah.
the last few.
There would be one at the beginning of this video, of the previous video, and of the one before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's me.
Yeah. Next up would be Sir Thompshire.
I'm Sir Thompshire, and I'm currently procrastinating in both machinima and render art, so make sure to check my stuff out in case I decide to actually make something.
His stuff is awesome, even if he is procrastinating. Hell, I am procrastinating. I promised to do a video like 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't. So there you go.
We're all procrastinating. I'm procrastinating too.
Yay! Procrastinator, Mr. Skoll. What about you?
As I am procrastinating, I am I'm Skoll Shorties, and I make a lot of things, I guess now. I make speculation, I make what if videos, I make machinima. On Twitter, I occasionally make some art, and I do a lot, and yeah.
Indeed. And I was your DM, Teeironor. You're watching this on my channel. I usually do really niche lore videos. I took a bit of a break, partly out of laziness, partly because of our IRO stuff, and also partly because I haven't finished leveling in Shadowlands yet. But yeah, hopefully I will return soon. Hopefully, yeah. Otherwise, I think that's about it. So let's say our goodbyes to our viewers then. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.